Get ready to match the stars from the Bob Newhart Show. Bill Daly, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly. From One Day at a Time, Bonnie Franklin, Richard Dawson. From the Bob Newhart Show, Marcia Wallace. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
You're going to be glad you came because we got a whole stage full of stars. Hello, stars. No, what? Not, don't. You, I'm talking to you. You're all stars. Wow. Holy mackerel.
Holy moly.
The new part of the
Holy
set.
mackerel, Andy.
What's that?
The new part of the set that's new since yesterday.
Yeah,
Behind the
yes.
Contestant.
It's a very pretty color.
Now,
Isn't
did
it?
they get rid of your
everything's working
corrugated
fine.
box out
Just
here, huh?
beautiful. I love this new set. I think it's elegant. Let's say hello to LaVon Wiggins and Maggie Wilson. Now, this lady LaVon, she's won $10,600. And she's very happy about that, aren't you, LaVon?
Most definitely. I'm on cloud 9, 10, 11, and 12.
What are you going to do with that loot?
Well, for one thing, I'm going to get me a car.
Oh, really?
My car is falling apart totally.
Oh, boy, you can get a beaut with this. How you doing, Maggie?
Just fine,
You
Jane.
did very well with your...
The second round, yes.
Yeah. Well, you've got 4, she's got 0, and she's got 1 shot at you, and we'll see how that turns out after we see about this. Here we go. Let's push this button and see what happens. Okay, now, LaVon, you need 4 to tie and 5 to win. First, I have to pick it up off the floor and hold it in my hand. The nurse said, pay attention.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I was trying to get his threads off him, and he wanted them back.
Don't you know why you do that on every show? It's really getting your own dirt away. And that's why you turn on everyone and move their dirt around because your dirt is there.
May I continue, please?
Wish you would.
The nurse said, I think that doctor used to be a gangster. Instead of using gas to knock out the patient, he used a blank. Here we go, LaVon. The nurse said, I think that doctor used to be a gangster. Instead of using gas to knock out the patient, he used a blank.
Machine gun.
A machine gun. Well, gangsters do indeed use machine gun, but it seems to me that would be a little bit overkill if you're trying to do a simple filling.
Or just plain kill.
Yes.
But what do you put in a machine gun? Bullets, right?
Yes, right.
I hated it.
Yes.
Because it wasn't a bad answer. I just got here. Why are they turning on me at my first answer?
Spells wrong.
Nobody said a word to you yet. Don't be so insecure.
Nobody hates me. No, they hate
No,
me.
you're a star, Bill. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be all right now. A rotten answer. Yes.
You ever given a good one? And all the... Oh, hi,
I don't think I've ever given a good
He
one.
has an occasional lapse and gives a good answer. Yes.
No, you don't want to kill the patient. You just want to anesthetize them. A blackjack.
Blackjack would do it. All right. Now you must match the remaining ones, LaVon, to stay in the game and achieve a tie.
I
Notice
said
what-
blackjack, too.
Blackjack it is. That means Maggie wins the game. Bonnie has gone blackjack and grenade. Hello there. Well, LaVon, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I'm glad you won a bundle of money, and I'm glad you're going to be able to get some wheels for yourself
Oh,
with
yes.
$10,600,
Thank you.
LaVon Wiggins. So long. Well, she says, I'm so lucky. I can't believe I'm here. Well, here you are, and there it is. And there it is, too. Now we're going to find out how this goes. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, Maggie, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. Bourbon blank. Now, the answer they gave us will get you $500 if you match it. If you match their second most popular response, get you $250. And then for matching their third most frequently given answer, you get $100. All right? 3 of our 6 stars will help you.
Richard?
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street.
Marcia? Hello.
Hello, Marcia. Nice to have you back where you belong. Hello, Marcia.
Well, any number of drinks came to mind.
Yes.
My mother drinks bourbon and Coke, but I think it's probably bourbon and water.
Bourbon and water? Okay.
Brett?
I think I'm going to say I'm going to
say anything.
I'm going to say bourbon and soda.
Bourbon and soda, bourbon and water, and Bourbon Street are the three. Now think it over, choose one, or give us one of your own.
Well, I immediately thought of Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street, okay, that's the one she wants. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, we'll begin at the bottom, Maggie, and we'll reveal the $100 response. Bourbon on the rocks.
That's what Charles drinks.
Oh, really?
Yes. But he's only drinking black coffee, he says.
Little human interest.
Yes, of course. May we see the $250 response? Bourbon and water.
Bourbon.
I think Bourbon Street's going to be up there, don't you? Are you rooting for her? Good. All right, slide it, Ari. Yes, sir. Very good, Maggie. Now you got $600. And you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But you can double that $5,000 if you have a lucky spin of the star wheel. Every celebrity's name is up there, and wherever it stops, that's the celebrity you'll be playing with it. If it stops in one of the gold star areas, why, you'll double your money. Instead of $5,000, you'll be going for $10,000. Now, let's start it up here. It must make one complete revolution and give that wheel a real good pull. Here we go. Bing! Now, is it going to be $5,000 or $10,000? Let's see if it's going to stop in the gold star. Coming up, coming up, coming up. Yeah! You got it. Playing with Bonnie Franklin for $10,000. All right, Maggie Wilson, good luck to you. Are you ready, Bonnie? This is it. Blank animal. Blank animal. Blank animal. There it is. Now just take a deep breath and think about it. Okay, now Bonnie's finished. Maggie, you give us the answer that she's given. If you match her, you get $10,000. Now, there it is.
I've drawn a blank.
Blank animal.
Just relax.
Just relax now and think of an answer.
Wild animal.
Wild animal. Did that just come to you?
Yes, it did.
At the last second, she said, well, I got to say something. I'll just say wild animal. It's probably not going to be the right answer, but we'll find out right now from Bonnie Franklin if she does indeed match you. What do you say to that? She's got it. Maggie Wilson, you got $10,600. Congratulations to you, my dear. You got people celebrating out there with you?
Yes, I do. My sister and brother-in-law, my other sister, my nephew, my niece rather, and my friend.
Very, very happy for you, and we're going to do a little business with America before we carry on here. Here we go. Let's all welcome Roger Campbell. Hello, Roger. Hey. Roger Campbell. What would you like to tell us about you, sir?
Well, I'm from the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado.
Yes.
I'm a flight attendant for major airlines and currently single, but I've got a very special lady in my life right now.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also a part-time student, aspiring to be a lawyer someday.
You go to school out there in
Yes,
Denver somewhere?
at the University of Colorado, Denver branch.
And you're in pre-law?
I'm in finance right now.
Well, you're really working hard, aren't you?
Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Oh, you play a little too occasionally.
Well, it's summertime. It's time to play.
Oh, all right. Okay. What do you play in the summertime?
Oh, I'm an avid water skier.
Oh, you water ski. That's a good sport. You got to be in good shape for that. I guess you do snow skiing, too, if you live in Colorado, don't you?
Whenever possible.
Right. Okay, good luck to you, Roger. You got a choice here of A or B.
B, please.
How do you feel, Maggie?
Great.
Good. She's got her act together. She's ready to carry on. Did you hear that unlucky Louis became a reverend?
No.
Yeah. No. Well, the Reverend Louis said, "Last night, I got the call. My lousy luck. The call was blank." You got it?
It's not good, but it's funny. I don't know.
Well, that'll work.
We'll be the judge of that.
Roger Campbell, did you hear that unlucky Louis became a reverend? Well, the Reverend Louis said, "Last night I got the call. My lousy luck. The call was blank."
A wrong number.
A wrong number. Okay. He said a wrong number. There are other things that are pertaining to the telephone that also could be used.
The call was collect call?
A collect call. No, he said wrong number.
Boo. Getting along.
Yes. What do you got?
He's had two answers and he hadn't had one boo, and I think that's a step forward for wonderful Bill Daly.
Right.
Or whatever his name is. No, what I always get was obscene.
Obscene. Right.
Hello, John.
Funny, we went home to your house last night, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Oh,
And what was the first thing we did? We played, you played your messages on your new answering service on the phone, right?
And what was the first message?
There was not anything near obscene, any place along the way. Collect.
It was a collect call.
I'll see you immediately, Victor.
Roger Campbell is looking for a wrong number.
Well, I agree with the gentleman up above.
Collect. Collect call would seem to be the reasonable answer there. Collect, that's another one there. Anne, what do you say?
No, it's Marcia. I always get a little nervous when I match Miss Brett, which I did. I have had, over the years...
Obscene.
I had an obscene phone caller who was inept.
Oh, really?
Yes. Who used to whine and mispronounce dirty words. Truly, in New York. True. Oh, it's true.
Didn't
of course,
know how
my
to
whole
do it,
life
eh?
is true.
Yeah. Did you help him out a little bit?
Sure. I explained to him. This would never do.
Bill, did you want to make a contribution?
No, I was just saying I had a collect obscene call, which is really the worst kind. That's
Maggie, this is all yours. The Hollywood producer said, "There's something wrong with the casting in this movie. It's the life story of Charles Nelson Reilly, and for the starring role, they picked blank."
The life story of
Charles Nelson Reilly for the starring
This could
role.
be my last show. Could I see this?
Is everybody waiting for me?
We're all waiting for you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't want to make you feel bad, Bill,
Okay, I'll
but we're
just
all
say-
waiting
I
for
didn't
you.
know that. I'm sorry. I'll just put it in.
All right, Maggie. The Hollywood producer said there's something wrong with the casting in this movie. It's the life story of Charles Nelson Reilly. And for the starring role, they picked
Brett Summers.
Brett Summers. Well, that's not my answer. What's your answer?
I said what took me 4 hours to figure up Lassie. So.
Lassie. Well, I say there's something wrong with that casting.
I'm making my Christmas list. Next.
Next. Yes, Brett?
I believe that the person that they would pick to play the life of Charles Nelson Reilly, although he is a little old, would be Paul Newman.
Paul Newman. Put her on your list. Your Christmas list.
I want a Rolls.
First, I thought of Robert Redford.
Robert Redford,
But
yes.
he's got facial imperfections that would go against the role. Then, of course, my friend Burt Reynolds would have to play it.
Then Burt would do it, yes, of course.
He's already mentioned an interest in doing it.
He has, yes. And he has the, so
No,
everything...
I think he has a hat, yes, as you know.
Yes, he does have a hat.
See, I think this is... Oh, you're going to repeat that again,
All
right?
Something wrong with the casting of this movie. There's a life story of Charles Nelson Reilly. For the starring role, they picked...
Yeah, the problem is that this person doesn't sing as well as Charles, and that was the bad casting. Robert
Redford, yes. That's okay.
He'll dub the voice.
Yes. Well, no one's
My,
come to my answer yet. Let's see what
My
Richard's
choice,
is.
they won't have to dub the voice. Brett.
Brett. All right, there's one for Maggie. What do you got there, Marcia, honey?
Hi, Jane.
Hello, darling.
I, too, went for the shabby laugh. In this case, it turned out to be right. Brett.
Well, I'm disappointed that no one chose my answer.
What was your answer?
Mary Pickford. She would have been wonderful.
You're a very
young.
sick
In the
man,
role.
Gene.
Too young? Oh, all right.
She's too short.
Too short?
And too blonde.
2-0 is the score in favor of the champ. Now we've got this for you. Too short.
Today's consolation prizes are first, a Blue Luster shampooer and new Blue Luster Plus carpet shampoo with grease cutters and brightness to remove ground-in dirt and grime. And the White Rogers automatic comfort set thermostat saves 9 to 18% on heating and cooling bills by automatically lowering home temperature at night from White Rogers. And Suave Super Roll-On Antiperspirant keeps you dry and odor-free for a lot less. Suave Super Roll-On Antiperspirant. And Orange Crush, the smooth, fresh, lightly carbonated soft drink. Crush, the taste that's all its own. Have some more laughs when that game continues with Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny O. Here we go. Round 2 coming up here now. Roger, you can have A or B.
B once again, please.
B it is. Everyone plays. Did you hear about the mad scientist who crossed an Easter bunny with a Playboy bunny?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Now he's got the only Playboy bunny in the world that blanks.
What is it again?
It's a mad scientist who crossed an Easter bunny with a Playboy bunny, and now he's got the only Playboy bunny in the world that blanks.
Novel here. Okay.
Watch the nifty answer that Roger
Okay, watch
Campbell's
this.
going to come up with here. Mad scientist crossed an Easter bunny with a Playboy bunny. Now he's got the only Playboy bunny in the world that blanks.
That gives eggs in an Easter basket? Or
That
that gives...
I take it back, what I said about what a nifty answer he's going to give. Take it all back there. Brings eggs in an Easter basket at Easter
That
time.
sounds good. What was his answer again?
It gives eggs in an Easter basket at Easter time.
I said,
For
what
your
did
cousin
I say? This,
Julia.
I wrote a novel here. Lay's Colored Easter Eggs.
Lay's colored Easter egg. Gives eggs.
Have you ever laid a
Well,
colored Easter egg?
gives eggs and lays eggs. I suppose that'd be the same thing. What do you say?
You know what rabbits are, right? They're always having little rabbits.
Yes,
I
right.
said that is eternally pregnant.
Only Playboy bunny in the world that's eternally pregnant.
I'm sorry, I said hops.
Hops is good.
What's wrong with eternally pregnant?
Eternally pregnant is all right. Anything that rabbits do is okay. That's all right. We're looking for things that rabbits do. Eat carrots, all that stuff. What do you say?
Well, it's an Easter bunny, you know.
Yes, it's
so
an Easter bunny.
I think that the pertinent word here is eggs. Hunts for eggs.
Hunts for eggs. There's another one. Okay, 2 for Roger. What do you got for Roger there, Richard?
Neither toes or feet. I have hop.
Hops. Hops is the thing that rabbits do more than anything.
Ditto.
Hops. Well, the second most popular thing
Yes.
they like to do. All right, the score is 2-2 now. And Maggie, all you have to do is match 1, and you will have won another game. Here we go. Larry said yesterday I went to a restaurant called Mom's. I hated it. If you don't eat your carrots, the waitress makes you blank. It's a restaurant called Mom's. You two do not play the upper tier in Bonnie, if you would, please. You'd like to play? Show me what you'd do if you were playing.
Play the game, Jane.
I mean, show me your answer. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for letting me do that.
Oh,
All
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Brett's changing hers. Well, I'll read it slowly, Maggie. Larry
Okay,
said,
got it.
yesterday, I went to a restaurant called Mom's. I hated it. If you don't eat your carrots, the waitress makes you blank.
Oh, gee. Makes you. This will be good for the waitress. Makes you go to bed.
Makes you go to bed.
But that's not so bad. The waitress might like that.
Well, Yes, that's what your mother says. If you don't eat your carrots, go up to your room, go to bed. What do you say?
That was a hard one, but I said go to your room. Right?
Go to your room.
That's what my mother did.
Okay.
They're not sure out there.
Go to your room.
I'm sorry, I so rarely have outbursts like that.
So you came from a lot of money.
Yes.
You just said go upstairs to your room and go to bed. How many floors in your house? We had a cold water apartment.
Oh, I'm so tired of these pitiful tales of his poverty.
What about you?
I had 3 floors in my house.
And a governess.
And a governess, and a nurse, and I still have my nurse. Go without dessert.
Go without dessert. That would be a punishment. All right, Chuck.
Says that Santa Claus won't come.
Oh.
The waitress makes you
Say that
Santa Claus won't come. Well, I think there's getting something lost in the translation here, Bonnie.
I like Bill Daly. You know, I really do. I think he's terrific. Go to your room.
Go to your room. All right.
Very good, Bonnie.
So that means we end up in a tie here.
Tiebreaker.
And we'll have to go to a tiebreaker. We'll tell you about that after we tell you about this. Join us next time, Match Game 78. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.